Good morning. This is Tom Alexander. It is Sunday, March 27th. It's about 9:16 a.m. Eastern Time in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. Let me show the screen. And there really is not a whole lot to add to recent discussions. The indices are sort of in the middle of nowhere. Now, the Russell, to me, is the index that is the most compelling index on the board at the moment. And the reason for that is because it is rapidly approaching this level up here from where it broke down from this almost year-long balance area that it formed last year. Now we're knocking on the door. A close up into this area above 2110 or so on strong momentum would be very bullish. The immediate downside level, and I have marked these levels in the report. The levels in the report are good. Any retracement from here, you really want to see the low of the 17th hole. That's about midway back through. It's also giving it some room, but there's a lot of conviction in here between the low of the 16th and the high of the 17th, and you don't want to see, as a general guideline, much more than 50% of immediate conviction retraced. But we're watching the Russell extremely closely. The S&P, the next level is up here around this 4,600 level. And again, to the downside, your level is going to be, is this last week's low? It's close to it, the low of the 23rd, and so on. All the indices are pretty much in lockstep. You know, those February highs in the respective indices are important across the board. That's the bottom line here. As far as breadth is concerned, and it's sort of getting interesting here from a number of different perspectives. Oh, by the way, since I landed on this page, this is not in the report, but this is the blue is average true range. The red is the VIX, and you can see they are declining nicely off of recent extremes. So this would go on the bullish side of the ledger. There's a lot of room for them to come in even more, which would imply higher prices. That doesn't mean prices accelerate higher from here, but this is a net positive for a bullish case. All right, breadth. As of Friday's close, there's a significant divergence between higher highs in price and breadth. Now, in a bull trend, this doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be significant retracement prior to a testing of this upper extreme here. Now, looking at it from another perspective, if we do reach this level early in the week by Wednesday, and actually if we could reach it Monday, but let's just use hypothetically and say by Wednesday, we're going to begin to see the 10-day moving average of advancing issues reach an upper extreme from where you can go a lot higher, but you're going to do so in a real grinding manner, sort of similar to what we did back in late October, early November, prior to short-term top forming. So this is going to be an interesting relationship to watch as we go forward in the week. And the last thing I'll leave you with is the profile view. Now, I've said many, many times, you don't want to be a market profile trader. You want to be an auction market trader, and any graphing format should be used to help you determine market conditions. Sometimes a market profile chart is best in that regard. Sometimes a bar chart is best in that regard. There's no magic to any chart, contrary to popular belief. And if we combine the February and March auctions into one auction. Again, as I put in the report, basically what you have here is a blob of letters, nothing more, nothing less. You really have to split this out, which would essentially make it a bar chart, to get good information about what's going on in this market. And we see a lot of conviction off of this low, and we see the market approaching the February highs. That's all the information you need. You know, there's no, you can use all the market profile terminology you want. There's nothing here any more than that. You guys, oh, by the way, do me a favor. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. You can hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I post something new. And if you like the material, please like it. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend.